Hey everybody, it's Ken. I'm going to be your instructor for J100 Introduction to Criminal Justice. Just wanted to introduce myself. You're going to be seeing more of me, I think, throughout the quarter. You're lucky enough to be part of the first class that's going to have live lectures for this course. This is a challenging course. There's a lot of information, and you're going to do great. If you were like me, you might have breezed through high school or thought about the fact that you didn't really have to study that much, and then you went to college, or now you're going to college, and all of a sudden you realized, I've got to study. So keep that in mind. For some of you, you've had a long layoff from school, from high school. For others, this may be your first experience with college. One of the things you need to keep in mind is that you're going to have to study, and you're going to have to learn some new things. Things that you never heard of before, like APA, which stands for the American Psychological Association. As part of human services, criminal justice students have to learn about the American Psychological Association method of formatting documentation. And that's one of the things that we'll hit on quite a bit, both in this class and through the live lectures. You'll need to learn how to give credit to people who've done the work that you're quoting or using, or have inspired your own thoughts or whatever, all that kind of stuff. Very important to do that, not just for this class, but throughout your whole college career. You're going to need to know how to do those things. So, you know, for me as a teacher, it's going to be important. And as we go through the semester, my expectation is that you ask me if you don't know how to do it. Rasmussen also has a ton of resources for you as far as going to see librarians or tutoring, talking to me, of course everything online, including in your course about how to do APA stuff. And it may be kind of weird that I'm talking about it so much, but it's true, it's important. You don't want to ever be accused of plagiarism, and by not giving credit to people, that's exactly what's happening. Excuse me one second, my 2-year-old is digging in the trash. No, no. No, no. Stop it. No, no. Okay, there's a mess that I'll have to clean up later. Anyway, APA, you learn about that, but also in this course, it'll be a great foundation for you as far as understanding criminal justice, the basics of how the criminal justice system works. Don't get frustrated. There's a lot of information. You'll have timed quizzes and tests and that kind of stuff. You want to just give it your best shot. One of the things you don't want to do is not turn anything in, because a 0 on your grade report is very difficult to overcome. It's not the end of the world, but if you turn something in, I will do my best to give you credit for it. The Rasmussen rules are that if you're more than 10 days late, you get a 0, but if you stay in communication with me, we can work through that. Shh. Anyway, what was I saying? Right. So, being in communication with me is extremely important. You're going to be required to attend at least one live lecture per week. Trust me, it's going to be very helpful in understanding what you're supposed to do for the week, and being able to ask live questions. It's great. Like I said, you're the first class that's going to be a part of that as far as J100, and it will help you tremendously, because a lot of people have been overwhelmed with the amount of information. Not just that, but the fact that this is your first course in college, or you've had such a long layoff in college, you didn't realize that it was going to be something that you really have to study, that you have to work at, that you have to learn how to take feedback with, and not take it personally, because that happens quite a bit. People take it personally when I tell them that they've done something that needs to be corrected, or you know, they need to up their standards or whatever, and it can really feel overwhelming. But no need for any of that. We're here to help. Rasmussen has an awesome online program, and there are just too many resources for you to fail. So anyway, just feel free to call me. I'll do my best to have my wife taking care of the kid, and I'll be hopefully on point when we talk. If not, then we'll do it another time. But anyway, just make sure and stay in touch. I've left my phone number on the syllabus, and also the best way to get in touch with me is with direct email rather than trying to put something in the student lounge or general discussion place. Those are good, but mostly those are for you and your fellow students to talk about things. Anyway, as you go through it, you're going to learn a lot. You're going to be challenged right from the beginning, and it'll kind of give you an example of what expectations are. And as we go through, you'll learn what the expectations are, and your grading will be affected on whether or not you're trying to do some of those things, and or whether you're just ignoring it and doing things your own way, which is not going to work. So anyway, feel free to call me. Feel free to email me directly. Make sure you attend your weekly live lecture. Try to avoid any zeros on your report card, and you should be fine. Thank you, and I look forward to working with you.